Welcome back to another Jay's Color Log video, and today I'm reviewing Marvel Legends Katy from Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. This was a Target exclusive when it came out back in 2021, I believe. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the package. Taking a look at the package, you got the Legends logo up top right here. You got Katy inside with all the accessories. You got the Shang-Chi logo down the bottom. Taking a look at the side here, we got a shot of Katy right there. Turning to the back, you got another shot of her with the bio. And then I don't think there's anyone from the wave, since technically this was not part of that Build-A-Figure wave. And then turning to the side here, we got another shot of Katy, and we are back at the front. So without further ado, let's take a look to see how she's packaged within the plastic tray. Taking a look at her inside the plastic tray, she comes with quite a bit of stuff. We got Morris, the creature, on the back here. This extra tray, so we'll take a look at that in one moment. We got like her with all the accessories, her arrows. I think there's a bow in here. But yeah, she comes with quite a bit, so let's take a look at all those accessories. Okay, so up first for accessories, we have two fists. Nothing special about them. She has two open hands already on her, but you have these two fists, so I think that was a good choice when it comes to hand accessories. Moving onward to the next accessories, if I can get this all one shot. We have the bow here. Now the bow has some light for the middle portion where she would hold it right there. And then, make sure I'm in shot. And then the rest of it, for the string piece, it's white, and then the end pieces here are brown. So you have that. The bow does seem kind of small. Maybe it's small in the film, but just, I don't know, it just seems kind of small for what it is, but that's just my thoughts on that. Moving on to the arrows for the bow. The tip of it has some red paint on it, and then same here on the other end. And this is two arrows combined together, which can go into the quiver kind of bag she has, and then the middle of it's brown for the sticks. And then moving on to the singular arrow, it's the same, basically same design with red on the tip of it, and then red on this side, and then brown in the middle here. I will say I kind of wish Hawkeye had a single arrow he can hold, because usually he just has the arrows in the quiver and then he has the bow. I wish they would give him an arrow to hold, or even mold an arrow into the bow already where it's already pulled back. Just some ideas I've always had, and I wish they would do that. So having a single arrow on its own just made me think of that. And then moving on to the quiver, or the little bag piece that the arrows can go in. The body of it is red with some silver paint detail on it. And then the strap piece is just brown. It's rubberized, so you're able to move it and get it over her shoulder, her head, if you need to move it while doing that. And then, like I said, you're able to place both of the arrows in there, the ones that are combined. And then finally, we have the biggest accessory here. We have Morris, the headless creature. For his fur, it just has some tan paint for it. There's a little brown patch on the back of them. The wings are this kind of brownish, maybe grayish color. And they are soft, so they're not hard plastic. They're just a little bit softer. So you have that. And yeah, a pretty cute creature. I have nothing really else to say about this accessory. And there you go. She comes with quite a lot, so that's pretty good. But now let's take a look at Katy. And here we have Katy up close. Overall, I think Hasbro did a pretty decent job with head sculpt. I think it looks like Aquafina, who played Katy. I will say this piece of hair right here is kind of detached. I'm not quite sure it's supposed to be like in a flowing position, but be careful if you're going to put the satchel or quiver over her head. That could probably tear off. Just, I don't know, I found it weird while messing around putting the bag on her. But yeah, I just thought I'd note that. But yeah, taking a look at the rest of the body here. Basically, her outfit or dress is all one color. It's just red, which red is my favorite color. And it also matches Shang-Chi, so I guess that makes sense. So taking a look at it, just has red paint for the whole dress. It's actually kind of a bright red when I look at it with my right eye. You have this flower design, floral, on the V portion of the shirt up there, and the same kind of like flower design on the belt portion right there. And that goes all the way around, I believe, on the back. Taking a look at the rest of her outfit. The dress portion on the bottom, it kind of cuts in between right here, but it's not on this side, so I'm not quite sure why it's like that. It's not like you take it off, but you have that. And it's just kind of a softer plastic. It's not fabric, but it's that soft plastic they use for some of the capes sometimes. And taking a look at the rest of her, she has some sandals on her feet. Now, articulation will probably be hindered because of this piece right here, and it's kind of hard to even get inside there. But That's what it looks like on the inside. So yeah. Anyway, that's a look at Katy. Let's now take a look at articulation. Okay, so taking a look at articulation, you are able to turn the head around 360 degrees. Just kind of hold it in place while you do it. So you have that. Again, be careful with that strand of hair right there. Just make sure it doesn't pull off. Her head does go side to side a bit. She's able to look down that far and look up. Basically, not at all because of the hair back there. For the arm articulation, she's able to move 360 degrees like so. Pull it out like so, bend the elbow in like that, and then she does twist at the hand, and there's a little bit of wrist articulation in the hand, so that's nice. And it should be mirrored for this arm right here. We're able to turn around 360 degrees, pull it out like that, bend at the elbow, and twist at the hand, and then again wrist articulation. And then for the waist, I think she's able to turn. She does turn. There's like a little clicking noise when I did that, so hopefully it was supposed to do that. But anyway, you have that. She can bend that far down with the ab crunch and then bend that far back. So pretty decent there, I think. And then she doesn't really go side to side, I don't believe. And the legs, I'm not even going to really do the leg articulation because of the skirt piece right here. It's just kind of impossible, so just note that. But the feet can bend down that far and bend up that far and then go side to side. Same with this one right here. You can bend it down like so and then bend it up. And it just goes side to side. So that's a look at articulation. Let me get in her pose and I'll take a look at my final thoughts. Well, there you go. That was my review of Katy from Marvel Legends, Shang-Chi, and Legends of the Ten Rings. Overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. She had a lot of accessories and just the design overall, just like I said, I think it's pretty good. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So with that, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Keep an eye out for other videos coming to the channel here soon. So with that, take care.